Daisy is in Wiltshire. Daisy, I think you're also a first-time caller. We have lots of first-time callers tonight. Welcome. What's your question?
Hi, yes, I am. Good evening. So I've recently resigned from my job, and I've given 1 week's notice as I have another job opportunity lined up. The problem is it stipulates in my contract that I'm liable to give 1 month's notice. So my manager has told me that there'll be some deductions from my pay. She won't specify what. So I'm just wanting to know my rights in terms of, can they deduct pay, and what does it have to say in my contract for them to be able to do this?
What do you do, Daisy? What's your job?
So I'm a housekeeper at a care home.
Oh, I'm guessing it's a small care home? Not
It
a chain.
is, yeah.
Yeah, they can be really shoddy or difficult employers, and they take it very personally because it's very hard to get staff in care homes at the moment. So if somebody leaves without giving notice, you're landing them in the proverbial poop. So it's not surprising they're rather unhappy with you. From a legal point of view, whilst what you're doing may be something that people may raise an eyebrow at from a moral perspective, from a legal perspective, there's actually not very much they can do about it. In theory, they could sue you for any additional costs they have to have getting a temp in for the 3-week shortfall, and sue you for the difference in salary. So if they had to pay a temp £12 an hour and they were paying you £9 an hour, they could sue you for that £3 an hour difference during the 3 weeks balance of the notice period. In practice, that never, ever happens because they haven't got the patience or the inclination or the time to sue ex-staff over such trivial amounts. What they're not allowed to do, Daisy, is make deductions from your salary for that sort of thing. They're not allowed to impose penalties for not giving the full amount of notice. So if they do deduct anything from your salary, you'd be able to go to an employment tribunal and reclaim it from them.
Oh, okay. That's good to know then.
It's good to know. But don't you feel you have a moral obligation to do what you signed up to in the first place and give them a month's notice?
In terms of the circumstances for my reasons for resigning, I would say no. Only because I could argue that they have not honoured certain parts of my contractual agreement in terms of hours and other things. But yeah, I understand also I'd be losing an employment opportunity if I were to give the 1 month's notice, which would put my financial situation at risk.
Best of luck with the new job, Daisy. I hope that goes really, really well for you. I hope it doesn't affect your reference, of course, because you're not going to have a ex-employee who's going to be inclined to write very nice things about you. But presumably that's something you've thought about.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Daisy, best of luck in the new job. Thank you so much for calling in.